How's it going, guys? Back again for another video. It's been a little while. Sorry for the delay. Today we are going to be painting the inside of the car, finally. I meant to do this when I first got the roll cage put in. So that's been 4, maybe 5 years now. So it's been a long time coming. So let me show you what I've done so far and what we plan to do. Hop on in here. I've spent many hours in here already. So I wanted to paint everything, right? So I wanted to pull out as much weight as I possibly could before I did. So I cut this big pocket out on both sides over here on the car. Cut the rear package tray out pretty much for the most part. Trimmed all that. Trimmed a bunch of. There was a piece that wrapped around right here that I trimmed out of there. Basically, it took a lot of metal out. I got it all in this bucket right here. We weighed it, and it is 25 pounds of material. So I took a lot of support. Took a lot of support out of the car. So I decided, okay, well, I need to add a little bit back. So I'm at least bracing my rear strut towers to make sure they're not like collapsing in on each other when the car is launching really hard. So we got that bar put in there, and then the whole inside has been scuffed, prepped, cleaned. We're trying to cut as much weight as we can since the paint's going to add a little bit back. We've got the cage all prepped, ready. It looks really nice. I've lowered my seat, so I got a new bracket on there. Redid my mounts for my seat. Yeah, we're gonna get to painting. I've got everything taped off. POR-15 that we're gonna brush on. This is what we came up with. It looks pretty good. Next to the engine bay. Oop, I don't want to get it totally on there. Let's see. I got it a touch darker, I think, which is what I wanted to do. But it's pretty close. So, took about an hour. This is the regular gray out of the can, and that's me after I added a substantial amount of black, almost 1-to-1. First brush strokes going on. Starting in this corner that should be pretty hidden, just so I can feel it out and see if I need to go lighter, heavier, whatever I need to do. Should have probably started on the back side, but that's okay. Man, that looks really good. Way better than I was expecting. So as you can see back here in this corner where it's nice and wavy, this is where I tried to use POR-15 in the past, but I used the top coat on that. This is the rust penetrant, or preventative. This stuff levels out way nicer. Let me get a different shot of that for you. That is already just leveled right off. That looks so good. All right, well, I'm gonna get back to it because this is working way better than I was thinking it was going to. So I got me a cage to paint, boys. Gotta paint my page, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, got a little carried away. Got it all done. Got the swing outs hanging from the ceiling. Getting some heat on them. they turned out real good. You can see how nice this stuff levels off. Let me sneak by here and try to get a shot for you guys. Oh yeah. I can't wait to see what it looks like once all the rest of the car is black in here. Hopefully it'll darken this up a little bit, and then I bet it looks way better in the daylight. But I mean, it still looks great right now, so pretty hyped on that. Alright, we're working on putting some of the black down now. You can still see it's starting to turn satin over here, but you can see a lot of the brush strokes. If you're pretty far away, they kind of go away. You know, I kind of wish it turned out a little bit better, but not terribly upset with it. So just gonna press on. It's definitely gonna change the whole look of the inside of the car. You can see this side's still pretty wet, and this side's starting to dry. So that's gonna kind of be how the finish is. I kind of like it, so we're just gonna plug away and see what we can do. Alright guys, been doing some work. I got all this up here finished. Whoops, sorry. All that's finished. So this is how it's drying. It's like a flat, not semi-gloss. Like you think semi-gloss and you're just like, oh okay, something like that. But no, it's drying straight, like flat black, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up liking it or not, but we'll see. Kind of started in the middle of the back, so I can work my way to the outsides. Show you guys rolling on some of this. It looks all bubbled up when you're doing it, but it levels off pretty good. I think this is going to give me the nicest finish. Doing it this way, so testing it back here where it's going to be a little, you know, harder to see once everything's together. Alright guys, it's 12:30 at night. I'm calling it. I got the front, I guess the back half of the car done. I still got to do the trunk, but from there forward you can kind of see this has started to dry off back here. You can kind of see what it's going to look like. It looks gray, but it's actually black with the lighting. I'm not going to lie though, the gloss looks pretty good. But yeah, it's coming together. I think I'm going to be pretty happy with it, so I'm glad I just went through with it. But yeah. Everything's looking good. Nice and smooth over there. I tried to re-hit the little, where my clutch and brake pedal go, see if it'll smooth it out anymore. So we'll see once it gets all dry. Try to shoot an update video in the morning to see how it looks. 4:30 in the morning the following day. So came out here, checked it out, and it was like that totally flat black, no gloss whatsoever, and I was not having it. So read the instructions, which, you know, should probably do before. Minimum 2 coats. Alright, well, I waited too long, blah blah blah, and it came out here late because I thought I had all day tomorrow. I ended up doing a little test section up in that corner to make sure I wasn't going to waste my time, because I didn't have this clean enough when I put this lid on last time, and this shit is impossible I had to beat this with a pry bar and a hammer to get the lid off. So I'm essentially don't have anything to put that in, and losing about $200 worth of paint there, which is awesome. So anyways, while that test section was drying, I coated the trunk, finished prepping, coated the trunk, didn't mess with the corners. I didn't want to get the brush all dirty and drag it through the rest of the car. This is the second coat that I've done tonight of this, so this is still really wet. That's gonna come down a little bit, but yeah, this is looking way better with that second coat. Let me get the flash on. So that's probably how the finish is gonna be, the actual semi-gloss look that it's supposed to be. I did the firewall first, and then did the center, and then worked my way up back this way, and then jumped back to the trunk. So I tried to make everything seamless. It laid a lot better. The second coat laying over top of itself. Once I come out here in the morning, I am very certain that I'm going to be extremely pleased on the work that I've put in. So definitely going to be worth it. So tomorrow I'll come out and pull the tape off the cage so we can get a final look on what it's going to be. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far though. Pretty sick. So alright, I'm getting some sleep. Alright guys, we're back with another update. It's been a couple of weeks. As you can see, I've been real busy. I've got a lot of the interior back together. This is how it's looking, all painted. Finish isn't perfect, you know, but it is what it is. And once everything's back in the car, seats and all that, you're not gonna be like super focused in on it. So I'm happy with how it turned out. We're just gonna push forward and move on with it. So along the way, I have been trimming brackets, making them lighter, removed the base plate here, bunch of little stuff, shaving as much weight as I can. I have gone through all of these harnesses and pulled all extra wires out that I do not need. I've done the fender harnesses that go to the lights. Let's see, can you see this? Well, there's the battery cable. I've done this guy, and I finally got around to pulling all the ABS wires and everything out of this harness. It's really hard to see, but this thing is way smaller than it used to be on this side. But anyways, that is looking good. Got it wrapped up, looking nice. Shot of the fuel cell. Where's that tape? So yeah, this is the tape that I wrapped everything in. Just grabbed it off Amazon, kind of like a fabric tape. Anyways, and then I got this Honda part number. Boom, for these zip ties that just plug into the body. You can drill your own holes and plug them in wherever you need to. Got this harness nice and wrapped up, looking good. Everything's looking so good, guys. Love how the cage turned out, looking great. So, but yeah, dash is gonna go in soon. Just waiting on another clutch line to come in for this guy. Trick little new unit. Not sure how much I'm going to say about that. But we reallocated a couple things on the ECU. Switched some stuff around. Added some sensors. Got a clutch pressure sensor up here. You can see that or not. Anyways, we snuck a Haltech thermocoupler amplifier over in the corner here. so we can monitor our EGTs. We've already got it ran. CAN communication to that. So just gotta measure out some leads to the engine bay and do all that. But yeah, as soon as I get that clutch line all straightened out, I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting the dash in and all that. Probably won't show you guys that. Yeah, because I still have to order updated harness for the driver's seat. I get the seat brackets painted, seat in, dash in, and then we'll be good to roll. So yeah, this is, I guess, just a little update video for you guys. We're going to end it off here, showing you guys what I use to paint the interior. I'd probably use it again, but I would do things a little bit different. But all in all, pretty happy with it. Oh. One last thing. Sorry. We finally got the cage certified. Oh, man. So that should be good for 3 years. Finally got the cage certified. So now we're legal. Track at Indy's pretty strict. So yeah, I'm super happy with how everything's going back together, cleaning everything. Like I said, trimming as much weight as I can. This box is up to 30 pounds of material removed. So pretty happy with that. Not sure if I'm going to add it back to the front or not. Going to probably just get it on the scales when it's all said and done. See how it's weighing. But yeah, happy with it. Ending it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all making it to the end of the video. If you can, share the video, like the video, leave us a comment, let me know what you think. If you're excited to see me race this season, I'm going to try to get as much racing in as I can. I know it's going to be difficult with the new one on the way, but you know, I'm out here doing all that I can. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye.